Hey everyone, I am Chris, the owner of Signature Shape and the creator of Shape Your Curves 90-day program. And I have Nikki with me. She's a current member of the Shape Your Curves program, and I just wanted to do a little interview with her and have her share with you how the program's been going with her so far. So Nikki, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? A little bit about what you're doing when you're not with us.
I am originally from Brampton. I just recently moved to Woodstock, so it's a totally different life over here. I have 2 kids and a husband, and a full-time job. So it's been a little bit difficult to get the workouts in, but this program has definitely helped. That's for sure.
Okay, so we just started the 90-day program not too long ago, and the Signature Shape's been around for a while. So can you share about how you found out about the program?
Yeah, so I was desperate. It was, I think it was 2017, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably around end of April, beginning of May. And my youngest daughter was 9 months old at the time. I was at the most uncomfortable that I had ever been in my own skin. I don't remember ever feeling like that before. And she was like almost a year at that point, and the weight wasn't coming off, and I was expecting it to just magically melt off like it kind of did with my first one, and I was feeling really stuck. And then my friend Christina posted that she had just joined your program, and I was like, well, what is this? And it was Signature Shape Fit Camp for women, and Fit Camp sounded like boot camp and just scared the crap right out of me. But she was like, well, I'm going to do it. And I was like, well, if you can do it, I can do it. So let's do it. I was terrified. I remember driving to the first class. Phil was dropping me off. I didn't even drive at the time. And I almost turned around like 3 times. Like, I was like, no, I can't do it. He's like, you can do it. Just do it. Just try it. And I was like, I'm going to die. People are going to laugh at me. But yeah, no, that wasn't the case. It was fantastic.
So then moving forward to 2020, when this program started, the Shape Your Curves program. So how the Shape Your Curves program started was because of the pandemic. So we pushed everything from the boot camp online. So what has your experience been like? You started with the online Shape Your Curves program recently. Yeah. So did you have any initial hesitations about starting the online program, or were you already familiar with my style and how I did everything? So how did that work for you to join the online?
When I first started doing the online, I just in my head, I never thought that it could be the same as in class, right? Like I was like, you probably won't get the same vibe, the same feeling, because I had done home workouts before, never with you before, but I had done like Beachbody or all the YouTube videos. And while I enjoyed them, they never gave me the same sense of motivation and that same, like, I don't know, badass, strong feeling you get when you leave a gym. So I was a little bit hesitant, but I remember putting on my Fitbit and doing the first one that I ever did. I did it in my bedroom because Phil and the kids were home and driving me completely insane. And I remember coming out and like sweating like a beast. And Phil was like, how was that? And I looked down, it was like the same amount of calories that I would have burned in class. And he was like, did you find it different? And I was like, no, like, especially because when we would do in class, it wasn't like, go on the treadmill, go on the bike. Like we didn't use equipment like that. It was mostly weight-based and whatever. So it didn't seem like that much of a difference. And it just kind of worked out as perfect timing, seeing as how I moved out of the city anyways. So it was like, I got to put you in my pocket and take you with me. It was pretty great.
So, so far, the program is broken down into phases. So it's a 3-month, it's a full year program, but it's broken down into 3-month phases. And then each phase is broken down into mini phases, 1 month each. So far, which phase are you? Are you in the first month?
No, the last month.
You're in the last month already.
Yeah.
So how did you find the progression of the program? So the first month we start with the detox.
Which I love. I love the detox. I love the meal plan, the grocery list, everything. And I remember being a little bit nervous because I was like, I could see in the program that the meal plan was going to end soon. And I was like, well, what will I do? Like, how will I go on? Like, who's going to tell me what to eat? But I still incorporate a lot of those meals into my meals now, but with more freedom and more knowledge about what's good for me and what's not. Not to say that the meal plan didn't have freedom, because I loved all the meals. I tried so many things that I would have never tried before. Even making them, my husband would be like, "Are you going to eat that?" Because like I'm the pickiest eater in the world, right? But like everything, like I won't. Which was the main one that I was like, I'm not going to even try that. The fennel soup was the first one, and I was like, you want me to do what? You want me to puree? Pardon me. But I still make that now. Like I love that, and even he loves it.
Yeah.
The mom's minestrone, I make it every single week. Like every week, that's my lunch staple. So it taught me so much. And I remember being super scared, like when the meal plans end, like what am I going to do? But now I just take a little bit of everything that I've learned and incorporate that into my meals every day. And I don't need a plan.
Yeah. So the diet is the most important part. And then you start to learn how to make sure that you increase your protein and then keep within your caloric range. So has that been difficult for you to stick to? Was it difficult to learn? Was it difficult to apply? Or how did you find the transition to do that?
I found it, so I have an issue where I eat all my feelings. So my biggest struggle has been the emotional part of eating. So because I've been with you on and off for so long, like I know what I need to eat. I know what I need to do. I know exactly what needs to be done for me to get the results that I want. The first time around in 2017, my results were better than I would have ever dreamed that they could be. I was wearing bikinis without even thinking twice about it. I had abs. I look back at those pictures all the time, but then, life got in the way. But my whole point is that I know exactly what to do, but it's the accountability, what I really needed. And that's what I've found most helpful in this program. Because how many times have I tried to do it on my own between then and now, because I think I know everything and I'm just going to do it on my own. And there's no one there to keep me accountable. So I don't know, eat a whole bag of Miss Vicky's dill pickle chips in the middle of the night. Maybe. And I just make those excuses to myself. Like, that's okay. I'm just going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow will be fine. And then tomorrow comes and then I say, well, I already messed up yesterday. So Monday's only like 3 days away. So, and then I can't tell you the amount of times that I've said to Phil, well, since it's my last meal tonight, before I start eating healthy again, like I've had more last meals than the culmination of every single prisoner on death row. But I find the Facebook group helps keep me accountable. There's so many people in there going through the same thing. And if I'm feeling like, oh no, like today I'm not feeling good mentally, like I really want to eat this bag of chocolate chips, I can just post in there and someone else is probably feeling the same way. But what are you doing differently to curb that craving? And then maybe I'll try what they're doing and it'll work for me.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from other members too, where they've said it's very nice to have a community of women who are on the same journey with the same goals, because especially in our lives, people are not really surrounded by other people who are close to them and are on the same journey as them. So it helps to build a connection with other women who have that same journey as well.
Yeah, because you can say hi very quickly and then go upstairs. Yeah. That's for daddy. Go upstairs.
So overall, what did this program teach you about yourself so far?
I would say that it taught me that I can do the hard things that I thought that I couldn't do. I can do, if I want. I remember thinking after I had kids that I would never have a body like I had before having kids. And I had a better body than I had before having kids back in 2017, 2018, before I let life get in the way and went back to work full time and all the things. And I remember that feeling then, just feeling powerful. Like it was a powerful feeling. Like I could do anything. I could do that. I could do anything. And that sounds dramatic, but it's true. Like it's a powerful feeling.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't have to be, I don't have to have a mom bod because I'm a mom, I don't have to have I don't have to wear mom jeans, and I don't have to wear leggings every day if I don't want to. And I don't have to give into the, I don't know, like all the mainstream media about like, well, it's okay to have this belly. And like, it is. It's not to say that it's not, but I don't have to settle for that if that's not what I want.
Mm-hmm. So if you could give a tip or some tips to anyone who's either on the fence or just starting out, maybe they're just starting the program, or they're on the fence about starting, what would some advice be or some tips that you could give?
Just do it. There's no reason not to do it, because, and this is what I've heard you say, and this stays in my mind, is that in 3 months from now, 3 months will have still passed, regardless. Do you want the time to pass wasted? Stop waiting for Monday. Stop waiting for the stars to align, because they're never going to align. Your kids are always going to annoy you and be in your way. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's always going to be, you're always going to have a job that you have to get to. You're always going to have some event coming up. Like, oh, I don't want to start because my birthday is coming up. Okay. And then after your birthday, it's going to be Christmas. And then after Christmas, it's going to, whatever the case may be, there's always going to be something, but you need to put yourself first and make it a priority. The same way you'd make your kids a priority, make your health a priority, make your goal of what you want to see when you look at yourself naked in the mirror, make that a priority, because how is that going to make you feel once you reach where you want to be?
So do you believe that the way the mother and the wife feels in the house kind of determines how the rest of the house feels?
Oh, if you want to interview Phil when he gets home, you can do that, because he'll be the first one to tell you that I'm a completely different person when I'm doing what I need to do for me and I'm feeling good about myself and my body. He made a comment about it a couple days ago. The day I posted in the group about it, we were on our way to Costco and we were in a super rush, and I prepped my meals. And that's another thing, is people say, well, my family won't eat that, so I can't eat that. My family doesn't eat what I eat. They eat variations of what I eat. Yeah. But I'm not cooking 12 4-course meals a day. I'm cooking what I need to cook for myself, taking the time out of my day the same way I would to cook for my family, and making these easy, simple, quick meals. And then maybe I'll add potatoes for the kids, or maybe I have to cook separate for them anyways, because they don't eat anything. So that doesn't have to be a barrier, is what I'm saying. It's easy. Yeah. It's not as hard as you build it up in your head. And at the end of the day, all those reasons that you give yourself and that I gave myself about why I can't do this, they were just excuses, plain and simple. Like, when you break it down, it's just an excuse for why you can't do it. So how bad do you want it? Do you want to sit and cry about how fat you are, like I used to do? Like, I'm never going to be comfortable. I'm so fat. I'm so gross. But stop crying, put on your big girl panties, and hopefully in a couple months, you won't need those big girl panties anymore.
So basically just get it done. Just do
it. Just stop waiting, because how many people come to you that say they're thinking about it and then they don't do it. And then months later, they're still in the same mind frame, and then they're starting. Where could you have been in those months?
Yeah. They're still thinking about it. Yeah, it's right. If you started, then you would have been already 10 weeks in, or whatever. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
If you think about that, that's like, it could definitely be at least a pound a week. So you'd already be 10 pounds down, or whatever the case. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So thank you very much. I think that was really helpful for people who are thinking about joining the program. And so the next step for you, as you finish the first phase, now we're going to start you on to, actually, you haven't reached your full goal yet, right?
No.
So the way this program works is you stay in the first phase until you hit that goal. So this phase will happen for you again. Yeah. And that'll be starting very soon.
Yes.
So I do look forward to seeing your transformation.
I can't wait.
And it'll be a good one too, because when you guys see what's going to happen,
it's going to be my best transformation.
A very special transformation, because I know what's going on. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Nikki.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.